keep your hoodie on the back of my chair, like you might walk in and find it there. The house is quiet in the cruelest way. Even the clock sounds like it's tired today. I try to laugh with my friends in a crowd, but your name shows up when it gets too loud. And I hate that I still look for you in every face that's passing through. I tell myself, girl, you'll be fine. Then I fall apart right on time. It's like my heart didn't get the news that I'm supposed to stop loving you. I can't stop missing you, even when I want to, even when I swear I'm over it. The truth is I still go through it. I can't stop wishing you call, like you never meant to let me fall. I'm trying to move, I'm trying to heal, but I can't stop missing what we used to feel. I deleted pictures, I changed the sheets. I stopped going places we used to be, but my mind keeps finding the same old roads, like it doesn't know how to let you go. I catch myself saving you a seat, then I remember you chose to leave, and I smile like I'm doing okay, while I'm breaking in the smallest ways. I replay the why like a song on repeat, looking for answers underneath, but you didn't even leave me a clue, just a door that closed on me and you. I can't stop missing you, even when I want to, even when I swear I'm over it. The truth is I still go through it. I can't stop wishing you call, like you never meant to let me fall. I'm trying to move, I'm trying to heal, but I can't stop missing what we used to feel. Maybe I miss the version of you that held my hands a minute. Maybe I miss the future I built before you went and bent it. 'Cause love doesn't just disappear, it turns into ghosts in the air. And I'm learning the hard part's true. You can miss someone who doesn't miss you. I'm doing the work, I'm saying the prayers, I'm pouring my pain in a midnight air. But some nights I still can't pretend I miss you like you were my best friend. I can't stop missing you, no matter what I do. I can dress up all my sadness, but it still comes through in fragments. I can't stop loving the parts that felt like home inside my arms. I'm trying to move, I'm trying to heal, but I can't stop missing what we used to feel. If time's supposed to fix this, why does it feel like it's listening and still letting me hurt? I can't stop missing, and you don't even miss me first. I hear your name and my heart still flinches, like love is a bruise and never finishes. I keep my phone face down on the bed, but I check it like it owes me something. You said you told me soon, you told me wait, like my feelings had an expiration date, and I my whole life into a dial tone. Now I'm stuck in the ring and you left behind, trying to reach a love that won't reply. I'm still on hold, listening to silence like it's your voice. Still on hold, like you didn't leave me a choice. I keep replaying all the maybe you so, while you move on like I'm easy to let go. I don't know what hurts the most, that you let me wait, or that I waited. I folded up the plans we never took, like bookmarks in a half-finished book. I stopped going places we used to be, but memories don't ask permission, they just breathe. My friends say, girl, you're better now, but healing isn't linear, it bends and bows. Some nights I'm strong, some nights I fall, some nights I swear I feel you call. I keep writing endings in my head, but none of them change what you never said. You kept me close enough to stay, far enough to walk away. I'm still on hold, listening to silence like it's your voice. Still on hold, like you didn't leave me a choice. I keep replaying all the maybe you so, while you move on like I'm easy to let go. I don't know what hurts the most, that you let me wait, or that I waited. Maybe you like being needed more than you like being true. Maybe you love the attention, but never love me through. And I hate that I made excuses for every careless part, calling it timing and pressure when it was just a lack of heart. So I'm learning to hang up slowly, to stop begging for a sign, to accept that if you wanted me, you wouldn't leave me in line. I would've taken a hard truth over this quiet abuse, cause waiting is its own kind of heartbreak. And I'm tired of being used. I'm still on hold, but I'm done mistaking pain for hope. Still I'm letting go of the rope. You can keep your someday, keep your empty, I'm close. I'm not your convenience, I'm not your almost. Now I know what hurts the most, that you let me wait, but I'm not waiting anymore. I'm hanging up, if you call it'll ring through a lie you can't reach. I block your number and I memorize it, like self-respect and love keep fighting inside me. I tell my friends I'm done, I'm better, I swear. Then I wake up reaching like you're still there. I hate how my heart still plays defense, making excuses for your negligence. You could disappear for days at a time, and I'd still be the one asking if you're alright. I should be angry, I should be gone, but I keep holding on to what you're not. It's like my love forgot how to stop, and I'm tired of losing to the thought. I hate how I care when you don't care at all. Hate how I break just because you don't call. You left me on red, left me in doubt, but I still check my phone like it'll work out. I hate how I care, like you're still mine, like you didn't leave me behind. I see your face in the back of a crowd. My chest gets tight and I swallow it down. It's crazy how my body remembers you, even when my mind knows what you put me through. I delete the photos, I clean the room, but your ghost keeps leaning into the truth. And hate that I still mean every word when I say I hope life's being good to you. I should be colder, I should be free, but your absence keeps following me like loving you was a habit I learned, and habits are hard to unlearn. I hate how I care when you don't care at all. Hate how I break just because you don't call. You left me on red, left me in doubt, but I still check my phone like it'll work out. I hate how I care, like you're still mine, like you didn't leave me behind. Maybe I'm addicted to almost to the maybe you'll change. Maybe I keep forgiving just to keep you in range, but love shouldn't feel like begging, shouldn't feel like shame. And I'm done confused and suffering with someone saying my name. So if I miss you tonight, I'll let it burn. I won't turn it into a return. I hate how I care, but I'm proud I can, 'cause you took my softness and treated it like sin. You left me on red, left me in doubt, but I'm learning what love is supposed to sound like now. I hate how I care, but I'm letting you go, 'cause I deserve someone who shows. I hate how I care, but I won't hate me for it. I kept your name like a prayer on my tongue, said it soft when the nights felt young, and I learned every silence you didn't explain. Turned your I'm fine into I'll take the blame. I made a home out of half of your heart, put up pictures where you left part, held the door with my hands in the cold, while you walked in like you never get old. I watched your eyes stop reaching for mine, like the stars got tired of trying to shine. And I told myself love just changes shape, but it wasn't love, it was my hope in a cage. 'Cause I wanted us more than you wanted to stay, more than your pride, more than your easy escape. I wanted the truth when you offered a lie, wanted your arms but you gave me goodbye. And I held on tight to what wasn't there, like wishing could turn absence into care. I wanted us more. I memorized the way you pull away, like distance was something you needed to breathe. You kissed my forehead, not my mouth, as if love was a promise you couldn't speak. I watered the garden you wouldn't tend, called it patience, called it this moment. But the roots of me started to rot from pouring into a cup you forgot. And I'd rehearse apologies you never asked for, just to keep you from walking out that door. I got so good at losing myself, I didn't notice I left my own help. 'Cause I wanted us more than you wanted to fight, more than your comfort, more than my right to be loved in the open, not loved on the side. Not love when it's quiet, then drop when I cry. And I held on tight to what wasn't fair, like devotion could make you meet me halfway. You let it fall like it meant nothing at all, but I wanted us more. Maybe I'm guilty of loving in storm, trying to warm you with trembling arms. But love isn't begging a closed up door, and I can't keep leading to prove I'm yours. So I'm learning the difference between missing you and being missed, between your touch and your choice, between your silence and your voice. I wanted the plans, I wanted the vows, wanted the someday, but it's never right now. Wanted you certain, wanted you sure, wanted you honest, not just obscure. And I held on tight to what wasn't true, like if I loved enough it would pull you through. You let it fall like it meant nothing at all, but I wanted us more. Yeah, I wanted us more than you wanted to heal, more than almost, more than this doesn't feel like the love that you promised me back at the start, when your words fit the shape of my heart. And I held on tight to what wasn't there, like wishing could turn absence into care. You let it fall like it meant nothing at all, but I wanted us more. I wanted us more. Now I'm letting you go the way you let me go, slow then all at once, then quiet then cold. And if love is a lesson I had to endure, just know I wanted us more. We used to talk like the future was ours, draw little forever on midnight hours. You said my name like it meant home. Now I say it, I feel alone. I kept the screenshots like sacred proof that you once stood under the same truth. But time moved on and you changed your heart, and I stayed behind where the dreaming starts. You don't have to scream to cause a bruise. Sometimes love just quietly loosens, and I felt you slipping through my hands like sin. took my heart. I learned your pattern, I read your tone. Knew when you leave, but still picked up the phone. I called it love, called it growing pains, but it was me defending your change. I watched you hold me without holding on. Kiss me like the feeling was already gone. And I kept forgiving what you wouldn't name, till patience started sounding like shame. I gave you the benefit of every doubt, but doubts don't keep a love alive. And I kept drowning in what you meant, while you kept living like nothing left. Promises fell apart in your mouth. You spoke in gold, then you backed it out now. Every always sounds like a lie, every soon feels like goodbye. I built a world on the things you said. Now I'm sleeping in the ruins instead. You made me believe, then left me in the dark. Promises fell apart and took my heart. I don't miss the fighting, I miss the way you swore you'd never be the kind of man who lets a woman beg for more. And maybe I was foolish to trust the way you smiled, but love shouldn't feel like holding glass and calling it worthwhile. So here's the truth I'm finally saying. If you wanted to, you would've stayed. I would've taken, I can't, I would've taken, I'm scared. But you gave me I love you, and vanished into it. Promises fell apart in your mouth out. You spoke in gold, then you backed it out now. How every always sounds like a lie, every forever learned how to die. I built a life on the things you said. Now I'm holding a ghost in my bed. You made me believe, then left me in the dark. Promises fell apart and took my heart. I'm not bitter, I'm just awake. Some loves don't leave, they just escape. And if you ever try to restart, don't. Your promises already fell apart. You said, give me time, so I gave you day. Gave you my nights, gave you my faith. I kept the door unlocked, kept the light low. That love could guide you back home. I defended every silence you chose. Called it stress, called it how it goes. But the truth is simple and hard to say. You were gone long before you walked away. I watch the seasons change outside my room, still making space for you to move. And every I'll be there you never kept, left another bruise I didn't expect. You left me waiting on a promise you didn't mean, left me holding all the almost in between. I kept believing you'd come through, but I was only talking to an empty view. And I hate that I stayed, I hate that it's true. You left me waiting, like I was never you. I learned to smile through the maybe, to make it look like it didn't break me. I checked my phone like it was prayer, like your stubborn when it's young. You knew I'd wait, you knew my heart. That's the part that tears me apart. You could have ended it clean and kind, but you let it drag, you let it grind. You let me love you in the dark while you kept one foot out from the start. You left me waiting on a promise you didn't mean. Left me holding all the almost in between. I kept believing you'd come through, but I was only talking to an empty view. And I hate that I stayed, I hate that it's true. You left me waiting, like I was never you. Maybe you liked being needed, maybe you hated being known. Maybe commitment felt like drowning, so you kept me on the phone. But I'm not a backup plan, not a when it's convenient hard. I'm a woman who deserves a love that doesn't come in parts. I would have taken the truth, even if it made me cry. But you chose the slow kind of leaving and called it trying. You left me waiting on a promise you didn't mean. Left me shaking, trying not to beg, trying not to plead. I kept believing you'd come through, but you were never coming back to what we knew. So I'm closing the door, I'm choosing me too. You left me waiting, now I'm leaving you. No more waiting by the window, no more hoping you'll become the man you swore you I smiled today, I even meant it for a minute, till the song came on and you were back in it. Funny how my life keeps moving ahead, while my heart still sleeps in the things you said. I folded your shirt like a finished goodbye, but my hands still shake when I try. And I hate that healing looks good on me. They say time makes it easier to breathe, but it doesn't change what you did to me. I'm stronger now, but it's not the same, 'cause strength can still carry pain. I still feel pain when your name is near, like you never really disappeared. I still feel pain in the way I trust, in the way I love, in the way I rush to fix what's fading, to hold what leaves. You took my peace and you let me seems. I laugh, I live, I look okay, but I still feel pain. I clean the pictures out of my phone, but I can't delete what I learned alone. I don't miss the lies, I don't miss the nights when I beg for truth under dim porch lights. Still I miss the version of you I made, the one who stayed, the one who changed. Now I second guess every warm hello, like love is a place I don't know. I don't want revenge, I just want release, but closure doesn't come with keys. So I wear my fine like a pretty disguise, while grief rewrites my insides. I still feel pain when your name is near, like you never lost in the way I love, in the way I rush to fix what's fading, to hold what leaves. You took my peace and you left me seams. I laugh, I live, I look okay, but I still feel pain. Some wounds don't shout, they whisper and stay. Show up in the sweetest places, ruin the day. In a soft hand holding a late night drive, in the moment I should feel safe, I hide. I'm learning love shouldn't hurt like this, shouldn't feel like walking through broken glass to be missed. But you taught my heart a fear it can't explain, and I'm unlearning you, but I still feel pain. I don't want you back, I just want me back, the girl I was before I cracked. I still feel pain when the room goes still, when I hear you laugh inside my will. I still feel pain, and I hate that it's true. Not because I miss you, but because I let you change my rhythm, change my flame. Make love a word that tastes like shame. I'm standing tall, but some days I still feel pain. And maybe one day I'll say your name, and it won't sound like rain. But tonight I still feel pain. We were a quiet kind of magic in the noise, two tired souls making sense of joy. You trace my worries off my face, say I'm not going anywhere, I'm gonna stay. But life came fast with this heavy hands, deadlines, miles, and shifting plans. And you're busy turning to space, till I started missing you in the same place. I didn't wanna be another thing you had to do, so I swallowed my needs and I softened the truth. But love can't live in the later you keep, it dies in the silence between. Time pulled you away, not all at once, just slow like a tide that steals what you love most. A little less us, every day you changed till I was holding on and you slipped your name. I can't compete with a clock that won't stop, with a world that wants you more than my arms. You didn't leave with a fight or a flame. Time pulled you away. Your jacket still hangs like a shadow on wood, and I still turn around like you said you would. I read our messages when I can't sleep, like proof that you once belonged to me. But good morning faded to once in a while, and your voice fell far when you finally dialed. You would say I miss you, then rush right through, like missing me was a chore to you. I try to be patient, try to be strong, told myself love just takes time to hold on. But I was alone in the keeping the faith, and you were alone in your escape. Time pulled you away, not all at once, just slow like wasn't another lover. Maybe it wasn't a lie. Maybe it was just the way to live in, and the way you learned to hide. But I needed more than someday, more than soon, more than wait. I needed you present, not passing through. I needed a love that stayed. They don't hate you. I hate the truth that I would have paused the whole world if it meant saving you. Time pulled you away, and it pulled me apart. Turned a beating forever into a breaking heart. A little less mine, a little more past, till even our memories couldn't last. And I can't compete with the life you chose, with the way you let the distance grow. You didn't leave with a fight or a flame. Time pulled you away. Time pulled you away. If I could rewind the hands that changed, I'd still choose you. But I'd make you stay. I used to wake up with your name in my life, like love was a reason the world felt right. Save you a piece of my favorite song. Swear in my heart we were something strong. But the days got colder, your hands let go, and I learned how silence can grow. Now the mirror stares like it doesn't know the girl I was before. I kept believing you'd turn around, that love would find us safe and sound. But every promise turned into smoke, and I couldn't breathe through what you broke. I lost my hope in the middle of maybe, in the space where you stopped trying to save me. I lost my hope when your I love you would change, when it sounded like habit, not like your name. And I held on so hard it hurt to breathe. Beg for a sign you still believe, but you left me there with nothing to hold. So I lost my hope. I wore my patience like a wedding dress, beautiful, heavy, and hard to confess. I smiled in public, I broke in the car, counting the distance like it's miles in my heart. You'd come back sweet and disappear, like I was only needed when you feared. And I kept forgiving what you wouldn't face, till I couldn't recognize my own grace. I thought love meant I had to stay, even when it chipped my soul away. But love shouldn't cost you all your peace, and I paid in pieces. I lost my hope in the middle of maybe, in the space where you stopped trying to save me. I lost my hope when your I love you changed, when it sounded like habit, not like your name. And I held on so hard it hurt to breathe. Beg for a sign you still believe, but you left me there with nothing to hold. So I lost my hope. And it's not that I don't miss you, I miss the way I used to shine. I miss the girl who trusted freely, who didn't read between every line. You taught my heart to brace, believing in flinch at love, to doubt the good. So if you ask what you really broke, it wasn't us, it wasn't my hope. I would have waited through the weather, if you met me in the storm, but you watched me drowning almost while you stay dry on the shore. I lost my hope, but I found my voice, found the strength in a painful choice. I lost my hope in the fairy tale lie, but I won't lose me to another goodbye. And you can't come back when you're lonely and cold, trying to stitch up what you let unfold. You left me there with nothing to hold, so I lost my hope, and now I'm letting go. If hope ever comes back to my door, I'll let it in, but I won't beg anymore. The morning comes, but it feels like night. Sun on the window, no warmth inside. I make my coffee the way you like, and I remember you're not mine. Your silence sits where your laughter stayed, a hollow sound in an empty place. And I keep moving like I'm okay, but I'm losing color day by day. I thought I'd be fine if you let me go, but nobody warned you how quiet goes. Now every room feels too wide, like my heart is nowhere to hide. Without you I fade, like a photograph left out in the rain. I smile but it doesn't reach my face. I breathe but it's not the same. I'm here but I'm not whole, just a shadow in a shape but hope. You took the light I used to save, and without you I fade. Try to dress up the hurt in grace, put on perfume like a brave new face. My friends say time will make it ease, but time just keeps reminding me. Cause love left fingerprints on my skin, in the places where you've been, and every almost I can't erase still calls my name like a quiet ache. I talk myself out from every thought, but my heart still goes where you're not, and it scares me how fast I'd break, like I'm made of what you take. Without you I fade, like a photograph left out in the rain. I smile but it doesn't reach my face. I breathe but it's not the same. I'm here but I'm not whole, just a shadow in the shape but hope. You took the light I used to save, but without you I fade. Baby I loved you like a lighthouse, standing strong through every storm. But even lighthouses get lonely when the ships don't come back home. I'm tired of pretending I don't miss the way you stayed. I'm tired of being fine, and the truth is I'm afraid I don't want you back. If you don't mean it, I just want my heart to stop me today. But I'm learning how to stand in the pain, learning how to feel and how to rise, learning how to keep my name. I'm here and I'll be whole, even say I didn't die. I just had to fade to be remade. I used to fall like it was harmless, like arms were always meant to catch. I used to trust the word forever, like people didn't change that fast. But you left fingerprints on my fear, and every promise and every tear. Now when someone says I won't hurt you, my body doesn't hear. I'm smiling, I'm trying, I'm doing the most, but love feels like walking with the lights turned off. And I hate that you're leaving, rewired my heart, like I'm the one who did something wrong. No love feels safe, not anymore. Not since you walked out that open door. Now every touch feels like a test, every kiss feels like it could be the last. I want to believe, but my chest still shakes. I flinch at the good, 'cause the good can break. I'm not cold, I'm not made of stone. It's just no love feels safe. I hear my friends say it's just a chapter, but I'm still living on that page. I still rehearse goodbyes in my head before a hello has a chance to stay. I read between words that are kind to me, looking for the hidden cruelty, and I hate our gentle moment can turn into panic so easily. I don't miss the light, I don't miss the fights, I miss the way I used to sleep at night. Now I hold my breath when I start to care, like love is a drought that's waiting. Oh, love feels safe, not anymore. Not since you walked out that open door. Now every touch feels like a test, every kiss feels like it could be the last. I want to believe, but my chest still shakes. I flinch at the good, 'cause the good can't break. I'm not cold, I'm not made of stone. It's just no love feels safe. Maybe time will soften the edges, maybe trust and learn my lane. But right now my heart's a house with alarms, and every footstep feels the same. I'm tired of guarding, tired of doubt, tired of love being alive or way out. 'Cause you don't just lose a person, you lose the version of you that could love without. I wanna let someone in, but I don't know how to stop expecting the fall. No love feels safe, but I still want more. Still want a hand that won't let go. I want a love that's steady and clear, not a storm disguised as until I make it home. If you're gonna love me brave, not halfway, not as a phase. 'Cause I'm tired of surviving love. I want it safe. Like it was something borrowed, or like you already knew you wouldn't keep it tomorrow. Your smile was soft, but it didn't reach your eyes, and I felt the ending hiding in your sighs. The room got smaller the closer you came, like love was a fire running out of flame. I tried to joke, tried to make it light, but my heart heard the truth behind every alright. You said we'll be okay with a voice that shook, like you'd rehearsed it in the mirror and looked. And I stood there waiting for you to fight, but you were already saying goodnight. Now I'm lost inside your goodbye, in the space where you'll forever die. You left so calmly, like love was a coat, like you could just hang it up and go. And I'm still reaching for a last I tried, still drowning in the way you went quiet. You walked away like it didn't matter. Now I'm lost inside your goodbye. I scroll through days like they're evidence, looking for where we lost the innocence. Where did us turn into maybe and then? When did my home stop being your hands? I keep the door unlocked out of habit, like part of me believes you'll regret it, but regret doesn't rewind a choice. And your silence is its own kind of voice. You didn't say the words that cut the deepest. You let the quiet do what it does best. And I begged the air for a reason why, but the air just answered with your goodbye. Now I'm lost inside your goodbye, in the space where you'll forever die. You left so calmly, like love was a coat, like you could just hang it up and go. And I'm still reaching for a last I tried, still drowning in the way you went quiet. You walked away like it didn't matter. Now I'm lost inside your goodbye. Maybe I loved you louder than you loved me back. Maybe I carried us on my back. I turned your distance into a phase, painted red flags in softer shades. But love shouldn't feel like I'm chasing a train, calling your name through the pouring rain. If you couldn't stay, you could have at least been kind. Not leave me in questions, not leave me behind. I would have survived the truth in your mouth, but you let it slip out through your absence. And now every memory's a house with no lights and no address. Now I'm lost inside your goodbye, in the record with you and I. You left so calmly, like love was a coat, like you could just hang it up and go. And I'm still reaching for a last I tried, still breaking in the afterlife of the girl who thought you'd never leave her. Now I said your goodbye. You didn't slam the door, you let it breathe. Like leaving me with something you did politely. Your coffee cup still by the sink, like you might come back if I don't blink. The air is heavy where you stood, and every room remembers you too good. I keep replaying your last time fine, like it was cold for I already said goodbye. I searched your face for a reason to hold, but your eyes were already somewhere cold. You were here, then you weren't. Like love is a match that refused to burn. You left no words, just an empty reply, a silence so loud it told me to cry. No, I'm sorry, no, I still care. Just the outline of you everywhere, and I'm picking up pieces you didn't touch, trying to understand how I wasn't enough. If love was real, why did it hurt this way? You left no words, so I have to make my own closure today. I counted days like beads on a string, wore my hope like a wedding ring. I made excuses for your distance, called it stress, called it circumstance. But every later was a soft decline, every promise left out to dry. And I was building a life for two, while you were quietly undoing you. I tried to read between your lines, but you stopped writing me into your life. So I stayed up with a heart on its knees, praying for something you wouldn't give me. You left no words, just an empty reply, a silence so loud it told me to cry. No, I'm sorry, no, I still care. Just the outline of you everywhere, and I'm picking up pieces you didn't touch, trying to understand how I wasn't enough. If love was real, why did it fade this way? You left no words, so I have to make my own closure today. Maybe you couldn't say it, because saying it makes it true, and walking away is easier when you don't name what you do. But I felt it in the pauses, in the way you'd hold me loose, like you were already gone, and my heart was just the proof. Now I'm learning this, a love that won't speak will still teach you how to bleed. I would have taken the truth, even if it broke me in two, but you chose the quiet ending and left me to finish you. You left no words, just an empty reply, a silence so loud it taught me to cry. No goodbye, no one last kiss, just a missing where your heartbeat was. And I'm letting the echo finally hush, I'm forgiving the girl who begged for too much. If love was real, I'll find it someday, but you left no words, so I'll write my own closure today. I won't chase a shadow that won't turn around. You left no word, but I found my voice now, miss the way your hand would find my hand, like it belonged there, like you had a plan. Now my fingers reaching me the air, and I act like I'm used to it there. Your side of the bed stays cold and neat, a quiet kind of incomplete. And even when I'm doing the most, there's a loneliness I cannot grow. We don't fight, we don't scream, we don't break, we just drift like a slow earthquake. And I keep pretending this is fine, but distance kills in quiet time. I miss being close, not just skin on skin, but heart to heart. I miss the way we felt like home before the silence did its part. Now we talk like strangers in the same room, say I love you like it's something to do. And I'm trying not to need it so much, but I miss being close. But I miss being close. I miss the little things we didn't plan, late night jokes and your messy hands. Now you're here but you're somewhere else, and I'm learning how it feels to melt right in front of someone you love and still not be seen enough. I keep waiting for you to come back around, but your eyes don't make that sound. I don't want perfect, I just want real. Want you to ask me how I feel, but you scroll your phone while I ache, and that's a different kind of break. I miss being close, not just skin on skin, but heart to heart. I miss the way we felt like home before the silence did its part. Now we talk like strangers in the same room, say I love you like it's something to do. And I'm trying not to need it so much, but I miss being close. If you're tired, say you're tired. If you're scared, say you're scared. But don't leave me guessing in the dark. Don't leave me love in the air, 'cause I can handle storms and tears. I can handle hard truths too. What I can't handle is feeling alone while I'm still next to you. I miss your forehead on my shoulder, your breath on my neck. I miss the warmth of your attention. God, I miss that. I miss being close, not just holding you, but being held. I miss the way you used to see me before we stopped trying to tell the truth out loud, before we got numb, before love turned into where did we go from. And I'm trying not to need it so much, but I miss being close. I don't miss the past to stay there. I miss it 'cause I'm still here. I used to wake up to the sound of your name, like the day had a reason, like love had a place. Now the morning feels careless, the light feels cold, and I reach for my phone like it owes me hope. I keep it face down, like the change is the truth, but my hands still move like they're missing you. Funny how my heart still runs door for someone who doesn't knock anymore. You said, just give me time, so I did. I gave you the best of the life that I lived, but time wasn't healing. It was proof that I was holding on alone. I was waiting for nothing, for a call that wouldn't come, waiting for something that was already done. I kept a space in my bed, kept a light in my chest, kept believing in it, but while you were giving your best to leaving me slowly, to making me numb, I was waiting for nothing and calling it love. I'm fine, like a line in a play, smiling so nobody asked me to stay. My friends would say, girl, he's moved on, and I laughed like that didn't hit like a bomb. I defended your silence, I softened your arms, turned your absence into 100 love songs, but the truth kept growing under my skin. You weren't lost, you just didn't come in. Kept me close enough to hold on, to hold far enough to never carry the weight. And I hate how I called it patience when it was only hesitation. I was waiting for nothing, for a call that wouldn't come, waiting for something that was already done. Space in my bed, kept a light in my chest, kept believing in maybe while you were giving your best to leaving me slowly, to making me numb. I was waiting for nothing and calling. Maybe you like being missed more than you like being mine. Maybe you wanted the comfort without choosing me in your life. And I hate that I made it easy, I hate that I stayed so kind, I hate that I turned you almost into a future in my mind. Cause love shouldn't feel like a question you dodge, like a door half open with a broken lock. I deserved a yes or a no, not a we'll see that never grows. I would've survived the truth in your mouth, but you let it die in the quiet. So I kept waiting for your courage while losing mine. I was waiting for nothing, and it finally hit me hard. I can't keep building a home in a space you won't guard. So I'm taking back my bed, taking back my breath, taking back every piece of me. I've been trying to be less. You can keep your excuses, you're out of reach, love. I was waiting for nothing. Now I'm choosing me. Just awake. Some goodbyes don't come with words, they come with days that never change. And I won't spend one more night waiting for nothing. You didn't have to raise your voice to break me. You just looked me in the eyes and played me. Said it's nothing, swore it's not like that. Then watched me fall and didn't reach me back. I remember how I defended you like love could change what's true. Now my friends say, girl, you're better off, but I still feel it when the night gets soft. Cause it's not just what you did, it's how you smile. Like my heart was something you could try. And I hate that I still hear your name, and my chest reacts the same. Broken trust still hurts, even after you're gone. Even when I swear I'm moving on, it shows up in the calm and the heat so nice, in the way I flinch when love feels right. Don't miss the lies, I miss who I was before you're forever turned into dust. I'm learning to love, I'm learning to start, but broken trust still hurts my heart. But broken trust still hurts my heart. I deleted messages, changed the locks, but I can't unlearn the way I watched you turn your phone over when I walked in, like I was the enemy for asking. You made me question my own intuition, call my pain overreaction, and I stayed trying to prove my worth till I forgot what love's supposed to feel like first. Now I check the exits in every room, brace for the moment the good turns cruel. I hate that you rewire my peace, like trust is something I have to lease. Broken trust still hurts, even after you're gone. Even when I swear I'm moving on, it shows up in the calm and the heat so nice, in the way I flinch when love feels right. I don't miss the lies, I miss who I was before you forever turned into dust. I'm learning to love, I'm learning to start, but broken trust still hurts my heart. You don't just break a promise, you break the world it's built inside. You break the way a woman rests her head at night. And I'm tired of carrying the shame you should have worn. So if you wonder why I'm guarded, it's because I learned I forgave you out loud, but my body remembers, my heart still shakes when it rains in December. Broken trust still hurts, but I won't let it win. I won't let your damage move back in. I'm rebuilding slow, learning to breathe, learning love doesn't come with secrecy. I don't miss the lies, I miss who I was, but I'm finding her under the dust. I'm learning to love, I'm learning to start, and broken trust won't own my heart. You broke my trust, but you won't break me. We used to glow like streetlights in the rain, two warm hearts in a cold city flame. You held my face like you meant what you said. Now you look through me like I'm someone you met. The little thing started feeling like tests. Everywhere were you, sitting on my chest, and I kept shrinking to keep you close, till I couldn't recognize me the most. Your touch got heavy, your silence got sharp. Kisses felt distant like they missed the mark. And I kept calling it just a phase, but love shouldn't feel like walking through flames. Our love turned dark, slow like a sunset, losing its spark. We went from forever to watch your back, from safe in your arms to scared of the cracks. Now every memory tastes like smoke. Every promise is a punch and a joke. I'm still here holding pieces of us, but our love turned dark, and it turned me to dust. And it turned me to dust. You learned my softness and used it like a key. Found every fear and you twisted it on me. You pull me close just to push me away, then act like I'm crazy for feeling the change. I started measuring the sound of your mood, reading the room like it's something to prove. And I hate that I miss what we used to be, when your love didn't come with the warning sign on me. I try to fix it with quiet and grace, but you can't heal in a hurting place. So I smiled in public, fell apart at home. Like loving you turned my heart into stone. Our love turned dark, slow like a sunset, losing its spark. We went from forever to watch your back, from safe in your arms to scared of the cracks. Now every memory tastes like smoke. Every promise is a punch and a joke. I'm still here holding pieces of us, but our love turned dark, and it turned me to dust. I used to pray you'd come back to yourself, but you kept leaving me there by myself. And I kept confusing pain with proof, like suffering, and it was true. But love ain't supposed to be fear in disguise, or a room where my spirit has to hide. So if you call this passion, I'll call it what it is, a slow goodbye dressed up as a kiss. I miss the light, but I don't miss the storm. I miss who I was before I learned to be warm in the dark. And our love turned dark, and I kept reaching for who we were. We went from I got you to it's all your fault, from holding each other to building a wall. Now every memory tastes like smoke. Every I love you feels like a joke. I'm walking away from the shadow of us, 'cause our love turned dark, and I choose to be done. I'm not afraid of the night anymore. I'm afraid of the way I stayed before. Our love turned dark, but I'm finding my light. I painted my lips like nothing's wrong. Stepped outside and I played along. Asked how you been and I said okay, like my heart didn't break yesterday. I post a picture, make it look bright, but I cry in the bathroom every night. Funny how I can fool the world so clear, when the mirror knows why I'm here. I keep it cute, I keep it light. turn my heart break, and now I'm fine. But when the room goes quiet and still, that's when the truth gets loud for real. It's a smile hiding my tears, a laugh covering my fears. I'm dancing on a floor that's falling through, acting like I'm not missing you. I say I'm strong, I say I'm healed, but every time your name is near, I feel a crack in the mask I wear. Yeah, it's a smile hiding my tears. I keep my phone face down on the bed, like I'm not hoping for something you said. I walk past places we used to be, hold my breath so they won't swallow me. My friends say, girl, you'll meet someone new, and I nod like I believe it too. But love left fingerprints on my skin, and I can't wash off where you've been. I don't talk about it, I change the song, make a joke and I move along. But grief has a way of waiting its turn, and it always comes back when the lights go dim. It's a smile hiding my tears, a laugh covering my fears. I'm dancing on a floor that's falling through, acting like I'm not missing you. I say I'm strong, I say I'm healed, but every time your name is near, I feel a crack in the mask I wear. Yeah, it's a smile hiding my tears, 'cause I don't want pity, I don't want eyes watching me fall apart in real time. So I stitch my pain into something pretty, make my heart break look easy. But I'm tired of being brave for a crowd, tired of swallowing every sound. If you saw me when the music ends, you know this smile is just a fence. I miss you, I hate it, I pretend I don't. I'm okay until I'm not, and that's the part I never post. It's a smile hiding my tears, a laugh that still lives in my ears. I'm dancing on a floor that's falling through, acting like I'm not missing you. I say I'm strong, I say I'm healed, but the truth is I still feel what I feel. I'm so good at disappearing in this glare. Yeah, it's a smile hiding my tears. If you ever wonder where I've been smiling and breaking underneath it. You come in like the rain without warning, soft on my skin and gone by morning. Say you miss me, say you've changed, but you never stay the same. You hold me close like you remember, then turn cold like late December. And I pretend it doesn't sting, like leaving isn't your favorite thing. I learned to read you like a storm, how you love me warm, then leave me torn. You make a home inside my chest, and disappear like I dream the rest. You don't stay long, you never do. You love like a visitor passing through. You give me always for a night, and take it back by daylight. And I'm left a half-said truth, a half-felt heart. I keep forgiving like it's my fault, but you don't stay long. I've watched your sorry lose its meaning. Heard your silence through the speaking. You say you're busy, you say it's hard, like my love is just your yard to rest your head when life gets loud, and leave me aching in the crowd. I'm tired of being your in-between. You're almost love, you maybe dream. I keep my hopes down, I keep them small, so it won't hurt when you don't call. But hope is stubborn, so am I. That's why I break every time. You don't stay long, you never do. You love like a visitor passing through. You give me always for a night, and take it back by daylight. And I'm left holding what you start, a half-said truth, a half-held heart. I keep forgiving like it's my fault, but you don't stay long. Maybe you like the chase, maybe you feel the calm. Maybe coming feels like chains when you never learn to hold someone. But I'm not a pause button for your pain, not a safe place to use and trade. I'm a woman with a beating heart, and you keep tearing it apart. If you're only here when it's lonely, say it. If you only love the idea of me, save it. I can't keep being your shelter when you won't be my home. You don't stay long, but I stay too long, turning your leaving into love songs. I kept the door open, kept the light on, waiting for you to prove me wrong. But I'm done begging for the bare minimum, done calling pain. We'll get through it, so take your temporary heart and move on, 'cause you don't stay long. And I'm gonna wait long. I'll miss you, I hate it, it's true, but I'll miss me more if I stay with you. Your keys are in your hand again. That sound cuts deeper than it should. You won't look up, you won't look back. Like if you do, you might stay for good. And I'm standing in this doorway space, half holding on, half letting go, trying to breathe through the panic of watching my whole life move slow. Say something, even if it hurts, 'cause silence makes it worse. I can take the truth in pieces, just don't leave without a reason. Don't leave me here with your ghost in every room, with the future we were building turning into empty views. Don't leave me here needs down, so you wouldn't feel too much. But I'm choking on the distance, and I miss your gentle touch. If you're done, then say you're done. Don't make me hate what we were. I'll survive the breaking, I just can't survive the blood. Don't leave me here with your ghost in every room, with the future we were building turning into empty views. Don't leave me here holding all the love we made, like it only mattered to me, like it wasn't worth the pain. If you go and make it clear, I know I can't be the reason you stay. I can't make your heart choose mine, but I wish you'd remember I'm a person, not a time you can visit when you're lonely, then vanish when you're fine. So look at me, say it straight. Don't let you leave and rewrite my life. I'll let you go if that's the truth. Just don't leave me stuck in you. Don't leave me here with your ghost in every room, with the love I keep defending while you're halfway out the truth. Don't leave me here learning how to breathe alone while my heart is still believing in a place you've already gone. If you go and make it clear, but don't leave me here. Take your goodbye, take your reasons, take the pieces you don't need. Just don't leave me here with a part of you